I just stop it? Does he?
Yeah.
All right. That's one of the issues. That's one of the issues.
Remember in the old days you had 35mm slide projectors?
That's exactly it. They spent all weekend. Some staffers spent all weekend putting this video together too. Sent it to us like 11 o'clock last night. So, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to come up here. I know they're doing the announcement in Winnipeg as well today with the Premier and the Minister of Growth, Enterprise and Trade. I wanted to be up north. I wanted to be in Thompson. I had planned to be up here all along and was not going to change plans because I thought this was just as important to actually talk to people in the north about what are some of the opportunities, but also some of the challenges. So we've spent the day doing that. I'll be spending the rest of the day meeting with different stakeholders as well, because that's what this is all about. I also want to recognize that one of our task force members is also here. Mark Scott from Valet with the Manitoba Mining Association is also one of the task force members of the task force. This is something we're extremely excited to be able to launch today as well, in terms of that next step, in terms of the consultation process to get that feedback from Northern Manitobans about what are some of the challenges that you're dealing with up here, but at the same time, what are some of the opportunities? What can we do as Manitobans to change a culture shift? How do we get people throughout Manitoba to understand the importance of Northern Manitoba? And almost importantly, how can we get Northern Manitoba people to understand the importance of Northern Manitoba to this province? And that's what this process is going to be about. Over the course of the next couple of months, we're going to be meeting with stakeholders, talking to individuals, hearing ideas. The website launch today allows people to provide us with their suggestion, provide us with videos, to engage the community in terms of what can we do to provide a stronger Northern Manitoba. I've said right from the beginning, this is not about creating a strategy and a document that's going to be handed to government and collect dust. This is about creating a movement. This is about getting people in Northern Manitoba engaged about the future, giving them a greater level of certainty in terms of where their communities are going and where the North is going as well. And that's what this process is all about. So today is really a starting point. We're going to engage with people. We're going to ask you to be part of the solution, to share your ideas, share your optimism, share what your dreams for Northern Manitoba are going to be and what the long-term solutions could potentially look like. And that's what, at the end of the day, what we're trying to create with this process. I'm glad to be able to be asked to co-chair this initiative. I think this is something that's extremely important. Many of you may know, I grew up in the North. I'm the lone person on the task force that lives in Winnipeg, but I'm from Snow Lake. Snow Lake is always home to me. I had an opportunity to see firsthand the challenges that northern communities have to deal with. And I want to be a part of looking at some long-term solutions that are not short-term fixes for the next 6 months, but these are long-term fixes for the next 30 years for Northern Manitoba. And I think together, and I applaud the government for taking the lead on this initiative, asking key stakeholders to be a part of this, and that we're going to be consulting with Manitobans over the course of the next 2 months to make sure that we're putting something together that people are going to get excited about, that people feel that they can get behind, and people are going to see that there's greater opportunity for Manitoba. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Thanks, Kelly, for being up here as well and for the ability to launch this as well today. So I would urge you, go to the website. It's off the government's website, looknorth.mb.ca. You find out more information. It tells some of the success stories as well. There's success stories in Manitoba. Can you believe it? People don't talk about that kind of thing, but we're sharing some of those stories as well, and we want to share more of that and talk about some of the great things that businesses are doing. So go to the website, you can check it out. Also be able to provide that feedback to us in terms of what you see as some of the challenges, but also some of the opportunities for Northern Manitoba. So thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you today. Thanks, Oswald.